Uh, I don't know what the hell just happened there. Okay, I think I'm going to need to refrain from actually sending the main two dudes on it. Okay, pull back. Drop you, attack. I wish I could use those hives, but I can't. Uh, hmm. Come on. This really didn't go well.
Speak freely. Create visit her. Keep your mind clear. You need something? Our victory is assured. I hear. There is no need for formality. Our victory is assured. Speak freely. You need something? Keep your mind clear. Onward! Our victory is assured.
Yeah, plenty of minerals there.
We require more minerals.
Speak freely. A sound decision.
The high classes are under attack.
I hear you. A sound decision.
Kind of wish this thing had its own little portrait over here. Would make it easier to keep track of.
Keep your mind clear. Create visit her. Speak freely. Our victory is assured. I hear you. There is no need for formality. You need something?
Okay. Save.
Forward!
Oh, I didn't bring... The other guy didn't get in. Oh well. Wow. This place is well defended. I want to send in the bug swarm first.
Our victory is assured.
I could have apparently fit in a lot more. Pff, Jesus. See, this is what happens when you group them up. They are exceedingly devastating. Ah, that's the
There is no need for formality.
final one. Impenetrable force field, caution, avoid direct attack.
Forward. Yes, I see.
So that's the final one. Initially, I've been thinking that this was or something.
Done. Too easy.
I wish I had some flyers or something that I could make, because those are kind of worthless right now. Those extra hives. Ah, well. You really could have planned that out better. I think they are gradually wearing through them. Gradually. It's quite nice to see, really. Attack. Okay, let's stop this assault, then do it again. So send everyone in now. need everyone to mass up again. Have really all my anti-air died? Hmm.
Mineral field depleted.
Assault the city. Onward.
I wish you could set spawn points for these. They got great movement speed. That was actually kind of disgusting to look at. Oh. It's over, Terran. The swarm has come to consume this world. No. Please. Red Thunder. Eliminate this. Take him to my father. I will destroy this machine. Do not destroy the heart of Tesla. Please. Do not. Us. You would have almost expected it to be a lot more devastating. This cannot be happening. I'm blessed by the Tsar. Your god does not exist. I will break your bones, cut your body, and I'll do this with all Terrans we find. You're evil incarnate. No, we are the swarm. And that's another mission down. That was actually pretty fun. Okay, what's next? Mission 6. Just another Starcraft 2 map. Guessing we're not playing Zerg here. Alright, guess we just need to wait a moment. Okay, there we go. The sacrifice of the mother. After having been stripped of its main source of energy, the Scarlet Army succumbed to the power of one and his swarm. Cities were destroyed in a matter of days, monuments, museums, and nothing mattered to this huge, unstoppable nightmare. Faced with such devastation and due to the strict secrecy of the nation, so I decided to use a weapon that would turn it. Turn it to him in the page's history as the one who killed Mother Russia. I get what they mean. The phrasing not quite right. I'm guessing it may be translated from Spanish, so they're just going by the, or maybe it's not Spanish. We have another. Actually, no. If I'll tab, it'll start the mission. Just remember the prompts and the on the editor page, the triggers. I'm always paranoid saying those words. It's just like, do not slur it. As in, like, I slur my speech sometimes. I don't enunciate correctly, and it's like I'm drunk. I'm not. And, well, it's not like I'm drunk, but I slur my speech while sober. So it's just like, I'm just completely paranoid I'm gonna screw up. And it's just like, I know, I'll just get it fucking axed to the head. Or channel nuked, you know. The world still did not realize um, what was happening. Prince Nikolai, son of Tsar, was at a meeting of state affairs when he received an unexpected visit. Try rock and they will come. Try all rocks and he will come. Un momento. Hey folks, and I'm back. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to edit slightly. Is this a joke? I come in peace as an emissary of Red Thunder, and all I get are questions about a meteorite that found our territory. Please, Your Excellency, my intention is not to insult you. Our sensors detected that the meteorite contained a new mineral. It may be something that can benefit the world. And perhaps my country does not have the technology to study it. Your country only knows how to make weapons. The countries of the Golden Sun do not want to be worried about another one of your stupid inventions. Diplomacy! Not again. I will not stay to listen to a sad copy of a human. I guess it might be a cyborg. Sad. I'm not the one who recycles his people to feed a sad machine called God. How dare you? Your Majesty. This is a private meeting. Silence. This is one of my comrades. Soldier, what are you doing here? The Mother Russia has died. What? So he unleashed such a devastating weapon, he's credited with the kill. Huh. These are instructions. Carry them out. Are you kidding me? You want the commander to kill these things, install thermal detonators in areas protected by monsters in order to activate the purge. Correct. And you take away the Goliaths, tanks, and scorpions. Do not criticize the decision of our leader, fulfill the mission. Ooh. So what are they meant to do to the Zerg? Sticks and harsh language? Commander? Mother Asher gave me a very hard punishment, soldier. Oh, you survived? I imagine. I could never pray for that miserable bastard. What are we going to do? Do not worry, soldier. I made a pact with the devil. We're ready. Are you, comrade? Yes, bring them to the surface. For the motherland. The NSU? This is gonna get ugly. The biggest traitor in the history of the Scarlet Army and the leader of the NSU. The legend says that the first time he shot his rifle, he killed a bear and a wolf with a single shot. It's the best sniper in the history of the Empire, which earned him a promotion as third saint of the Cathedral Thunder. But after his betrayal to the church, he became one of the most wanted terrorists in the world. Adamska, now replaced with the Scorpion, the Adamska can shoot a large number of missiles simultaneously, as well as to the UNS container mounted on a structure. It's possible due to the UNS container mounted on a structure. It's very useful destroying buildings, rocks, and debris. Each SU Spetsnaz gets a rifle from the very hands of Black Wolf. This automatically gives the security that he is among the best snipers in the world. It can shoot from long distance, but takes time to recharge the next shot. So, basically, all his guys that he comes with get a rifle from him, and they're the best snipers around. he's the best, and presumably they're trained by him, or the ones selected by him. Nice. Used in World War IV, the NSU Nikitai. What is it with Tesla and Russia? There's so many things that, with Tesla being used in like Russian stuff. I thought he was not from there. Where is Tesla from? I thought he was like America way. The continents. Maybe like a Spanish descent. Not Tesla.com. Nikolai Tesla. Well, actually, Nikolai Tesla is kind of a hint, isn't it? I guess. He's Serbian American. Okay. Can I be honest? While I knew his name was Nikolai, I think I had replaced it with some vaguely Spanish name. Modern day Croatia. Well, he was born in the Austrian Empire, and particularly what would be modern day Croatia, and he died in New York. I remember reading that he was actually a fan of eugenics. Obviously, the field hadn't been completely reviled at that point, I would imagine. The Nazi regime and all that. But unlike so many eugenicists, movie Bob, he didn't believe that he was one of the chosen ones. If you don't know what eugenics are, it's basically like animal husbandry but applied to humans. Like, at least that's how I've decided to remember it. Say if you want the best cows available, you breed for particular traits. For eugenics, you extol the particular virtues within the human race, or that shit, and you breed humans with that in mind. Obviously, you don't need me to explain any further about the ethical issues here. But so many eugenicists are flawed examples of humanity, don't even live up to their own philosophies, and yet see themselves as the ones worthy of procreating, or avoiding purges and the like. Apparently, Tesla didn't see himself in that light. He saw himself as one of the inferiors. He had a fantastic mind, but he was apparently shockingly humble about it. Shocking. Tesla. That was intended. But, yeah. Even though I obviously, as anyone would, disagree with eugenics, he's like the one eugenicist that I actually respect in a sense. Because he wasn't a narcissist about it. Like, obviously, I disagree with it, but, so many eugenicists out there, movie Bob, who are, don't meet their own standards, or will be first against the wall, and yet give themselves a pass. He was one of the great minds of humanity, and he didn't give himself a pass. That earns him some credence with me. Again, I don't agree with the philosophy, but, gotta give him a point for that, I'm waiting for someone to go ballistic. I'm not agreeing with eugenics, I just had to give him a point for being humble. Or, not, not being a dick. Or, well, not being a hypocrite. Also, I know I keep referencing that one movie reviewer guy. Ooh, 300 supply, nice. But, let's be fair here. He loves talking about it, so why not? Also, if you don't know, Movie Bob is a movie reviewer / other things. I don't know much about the dude. I haven't really paid too much attention to him. I've seen tweets from him, and he always sounds like oi. But yeah, he's apparently pretty pro-eugenics. And it's like eternally sad that they're shamed eternally because of the Nazi regime. Because he sees himself as the Ubermensch. He also, another thing that annoys me about him, I'm a big fan of, I like the idea of transhumanism, uploading my mind to a robotic body. It's the closest, as I can see. will come to any form of immortality, mechanical flaws notwithstanding. So I like that idea. And, what can I say? There's a variety of reasons I feel awkward going into the full thing of it, but I like the idea of transhumanism. It appeals to me on a variety of levels. The immortality thing being a fucking big one. You know, for the last few years, I've had a fluctuating. It's actually gotten a bit better, but it's still there. Fear of dying. It's because I read fucking Girl's Last Tour. It just broke my mind. Just the end was just so fucked up. It just triggered I know, an episode of some sort. I don't know, but it caused a massive fear of death in me, and even a few years later, it hasn't fully gone away. I find like I read things, I see things, and they like awaken shit in me. Like I remember watching Steins Gate before and realizing, shit, I'm incredibly lonely because I hadn't been meeting up with friends in ages. My fault, but I'd been a bit isolated. Well, I was talking with mom, but doesn't count. It's just like shit. I'm lonely. Fuck, I didn't even realize. It's just I for a long time. Part of me kind of credits it till the Girls Last Tour thing. Kind of lived in a haze. But anyway, yeah, I like the idea of the sci-fi thing, robotic bodies, starship, all that. But in a but and not irritatingly, so does he. Though he feels deserves it, he's entitled to it. He should have it now. I would love to have it, and that's what I desire, and that's what I want to, in whatever minor way I can, stride towards. Obviously, it's not probably going to happen in my lifetime, but even then, I feel I wouldn't be able to be happy with myself if I didn't, give a crack at it, in a sense. All that means is I want to write my novels. I want to try and do well, you know, throw money in that direction when I can, kind of thing. It still probably wouldn't be enough, but at least I can say I tried. I can live with that. For years, I was desperate trying to get access to a BlizzCon ticket I had, but there's no record of it. There's no nothing. And I tried on and off. Then I give one big rush of a thing of a try. Did the most I'd ever done. I managed to get access to the old account after its backup had been deleted. Like the email backup thing. Like you've another email account that if you lost access to email that had been deleted. I had to recreate it, and that was good enough. I had to figure out that email first, though, so I could actually trick the system. Still couldn't get it, but I was actually satisfied then. It still bothers me a little, but I'm actually pretty satisfied. I did my damnedest. But there is actually another step I could make. But anyway, um, yeah, it chafes that he wants the same thing as I do, even if he's more of a cunt about it. It does chafe. I feel sillier because of it. But yeah. So, but yeah, from what little I've seen of him, he's just always an asshole that's up his own ass and promoting eugenics. I haven't seen much of him, so I'm sure he does more than that. People are saying that he actually has given good movie reviews in the past. He actually did good reviews. Was good at that, but he kind of went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, or maybe he always was. I'm not sure, but yeah, muy loco. All right, so um, ooh. Sorry, I'm just looking at a note here. You Soviet Union, Jesus. Um, anyway, sorry, tangent. Normally I don't go on them and these, but since I'm a bit off, my mouth gets loose, you know, loose lips and all that. But yeah, the point I was making was I feel awkward because we both kind of share the desire, though we're coming at it from different ways. He feels he's entitled to it because he is, while I would like to strive to earn, achieve that, you know, strive for it. You know, I don't feel entitled to it. It's what I desire because I want to try and resist dying in some capacity. People made the argument that if you uploaded your mind to a machine, you know, that full cyborging, it's not you, it's a copy, but at this point I'm willing to go for that. You know? If it's the best you can hope for, you make the best of a situation, you know? The only other option I have is hope I find Eldritch Waifu and she can, you know, sustain me through, you know, Lovecraftian powers. You know? It's one or the other. I don't quite have space for occult rituals here. So, yeah. Got to, at least for now, I have to put my hopes on the other thing. Funny thing is, apparently there is a multiverse, so you never know. They could exist. Just horror waifus. Yes. Anyway, using World War IV, the NSU Nicotai. But yeah, to go back to your original point, I guess it makes sense now why there's so much, you know, fiction set in Russia with Tesla. He's from former that region. I don't know. I think I remember hearing that he was in America at some stage, so I assumed he was American born and bred. Maybe descent from somewhere else, but yeah. And then I maybe misremembered his name or like clicked it, just like misunderstood it. So I pinned him as Spanish. Maybe I don't know. I don't know, but maybe I just remembered the S in Serbian and then stuck in pain instead. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that explains that. Uh, Using World War IV possesses a devastating long-range attack, but can't defend themselves at a close range. It's the main reason why it was was later replaced with the siege tank. The NSU, New Soviet Union, is an organization led by the legendary terrorist Black Wolf. Inspired by the leader, their forces consist of snipers and artillery support units. Thanks to his contacts with the black market, they've modified many standard units of the Empire. The NSU Chenkov has several modifications. The ability to grip was replaced with hand grenades, and the shotgun was replaced with a flamethrower. The NSU Murave basic worker unit can gather resources, repair, and attack ground units. The prefabricated chassis obtained in black market reduces time building to 7 seconds. 2-7? Jesus. What's the plan then? First we must put these bombs in these places. Places that are full of monsters. How nice. You have some that could help us? We could use my palms to make our way. We must destroy the rocks to use them. It'll give us time to install your explosives. How do you plan to use them? If you give me workers to build them, I'll send them against the bases, and while they're busy dying, you'll install the detonators. How many things you have to suggest something like that? I have to blow the cathedral 10 times. Good. Then let's prepare our defenses and expect a large-scale attack. Okay, these are no longer flagged as military. Probably for the best, really. Sir, we're under attack. At your positions, now. To activate the palms, workers are needed. More Chenchovs. I think I was going to go with Chekhovs.